He was a pilot, and I was a girl who went with the flow. So we set the date. Maybe the problem was that it was a Monday date. Or maybe it was bolognese pasta. Oh, it's true, the pasta was a big mistake of mine. The only thing I could talk to him fluently was cinema. Maybe the problem was that he was 10 years older. He told me to watch James Bond. Well, someday I will. After declining his kind proposition to fly with him that night, I don't remember where, I made him a better one, to go to the movies. I wanted a dumb teenage comedy, popcorn, and kisses in the last row. But as they say, you can never be sure. There was popcorn, but no kisses. Not because I didn't want to, but because when I saw the first scene of the film, I couldn't stop observing what was happening on the screen. And that was an amazing experience. Hi darlings, today we are going to talk about Ghost World. There is an inscription that was mentioned by Roger Ebert in his review on Ghost World, and it says, "This world to her was but a tragic play. She came, saw, disliked, and passed away." And at some point, it perfectly describes the film we'll be talking about today. But first, let me tell you the plot. For two best friends, Enid and Rebecca, performed by Thora Birch and Scarlett Johansson, finishing high school means nothing but a simple goodbye to their ignorant, stupid classmates. At the graduation party, they are approached by Margaret, an extrovert, pick-me-and-be-friends-with-me classmate who shares with them her future plans to attend an acting workshop and go to the auditions.
So, what are you guys doing this summer?
Nothing?
Well, I'm going to this actress workshop, and I'm hoping to start auditions soon. Oh, we have to get together this summer.
Yeah. That'll definitely happen.
Oh, well, bye, you guys. Congratulations.
Same as the girls' classmates, they all have plans. But that's not the story for Enid and Rebecca. Enid is intelligent, sharply sarcastic weirdo, and the rest of the whole world can't get her. While reading a personal ad in a local paper, the girls find it an amusing idea to make him intrigue. So they set a fake date with a man named Seymour in the vintage 50s diner. For Enid, the man quickly becomes her starting point of something new. Seymour was performed by Steve Buscemi, who probably was born for these kind of characters on screen. So Enid becomes friends with Seymour. He becomes a personal project for her. She unsuccessfully tries to get him on track with women.
Actually, it's still kind of happening. She's over here right now. I think it's going pretty well.
What? You're joking.
Yeah, so I better go. It's not really the best time to talk, okay?
What, are you gonna, have sex with her on your first date?
Jesus, I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. It's my mother.
Oh.
Ghost World is the first fiction film for its director, Terry Zwigoff. Earlier, he made two documentaries, Crump, that is considered to be a masterpiece, and Louis Bleu, I don't know how to pronounce it. The film is based on a comic book with the same name that was written by Daniel Close. Zwigoff and Close, they co-wrote the script, and it turned out to be really good. So, for example, Seymour wasn't in the original comic, but this character is Terry Zwigoff's prototype. They are very similar, with the similar interests and characters. I think that Terry Zwigoff tried to convey his thoughts through Seymour's character, so it's kind of an interesting fact to know. And for example, Thora Birch had been starring in American Beauty, which is also a great film. And then she was chosen to play Enid in Ghost World. And for me, these characters are really similar to each other, and it gives me a feeling that she continues her character in Ghost World. In this video, I won't be talking much about behind the scenes, etc., some facts. I will concentrate on my critic for the film. But before I will be talking about my thoughts, I would really appreciate if you follow me on Letterboxd, because I love this social media. I love it. If you don't know, Letterboxd is the best social media for the cinema lovers, for cinefilms, etc. If you just like watching films, go and download it and follow me, please. Ghost World is 2000's teenage drama, comedic drama. I made a list of things that the film doesn't include, in difference of our ordinary teenage dramas, 2000s especially. Here it is. Doesn't include struggles with losing virginity. Nope. Consistent arguments with parents. Nope. Anxiety over boys. Struggles because you weren't chosen as a school queen. A desire to become popular so that people like you. No. But what it includes is in its conflict with the rest of the world. That will be interesting. Enid is a highly intelligent girl. And as I think, this intelligence most of the times stands in her way to fit in the world full of idiots. When she meets Seymour, she learns that she is likely to be a future Seymour. As if at some point she realizes that she may never find a partner that shares her interest. In future, she will have an insignificant job that she hates. She will accept misery so naturally. She will be used to them. By night, she will find comfort in her room full of collected records, vintage stuff, and other things she's obsessed with. That is the way her life can turn out. But for now, that's exactly what she finds interesting about Seymour. The way how he easily accepted the fact that he was stood up, because obviously it had happened to him before. The way he lives his boring life and his interests, these records, and his hopeless desire to find a woman that at least has a brain, and well, it would be really great if she's not ugly. Perhaps when she meets Seymour, she learns that most likely it's not just a phase, you're all idiots and there is no place for me, but a constant feeling that Enid will have throughout her whole life. Isn't that depressing? But Enid still has hope. She's young and everything can change. Perhaps there might be a place for her somewhere, so she tries to get used to it. She follows her friend Rebecca's footsteps and finds a job as a store cashier at a movie theater. She finds out quickly that her nature is unbearable and gets fired on the first workday, making inappropriate comments to clients.
I'm only telling you this because we're such good friends. Medium is really only for suckers who don't know the concept of value.
Enid is heartbroken when she finds out that probably the only thing that connected her with Rebecca was their common sarcasm and snide jokes about their classmates. From another perspective, I see the friendship between Enid and Rebecca as a metaphor for one soul, its inner dialogue, whether you should get used to the world and try to fit in or not, whether you should become a part of the society or not. So following this thought, the part of the soul that represents Rebecca is the one that looks straight into the eyes of reality. Either you start putting up with things that you have hate her for, either you become a part of a society that you feel disgusted by, and try to enjoy stupid humanish things such as beer with guys and their stupid jokes, your boring job where you have to, no matter what, talk to clients with a fake smile, and have a desire to rent your own apartment and find happiness in a stupid ironic board that comes out of the closet. Or the part of the soul that represents Enid, when every basic human thing makes you feel sick and in denial that it has any meaning, and the unbearable difficulty to hide your thoughts that is so soothingly for people at our time, and the words fuck you for every person that doesn't get you.
Oh my God, didn't they tell you?
Tell me what?
Punk rock is over.
I know it's over, asshole.
You really
I'm
want
not
to
even.
fuck up the system? Go to business school. That's what I'm gonna do. Get a job at some big corporation, like fuck things up from the inside.
You know, I'm not even
Yeah,
trying.
yeah. Hey, do you have my money? Oh, how punk!
You know that tape sucked, by the way?
Oh, I'm so sorry if it offended you.
Go die, asshole.
Get a job.
God, fuck you.
We go now?
You know, it's not like I'm some modern punk dickhead. It's obviously a 1977 original punk rock look. I guess Johnny Fuckface over there is too stupid to realize it.
I didn't really get it either.
Everyone's too stupid.
This thought came to my mind when I started associating myself with Enid, realizing that I behave more like Rebecca, even though that I consider this word is fucked up. I am fed up of people's ignorance and the ability to judge everyone with their small brains that are not capable to see any farther than a chicken's brain, considering most people I talk to complete imbeciles. Sorry, not sorry. Not my friends, of course, not my friends. I can easily draw a parallel between younger me and Enid. We both used sarcasm masterfully in order to defend our sensitive natures. But still, my phase has passed, and now I can face life and understand that not all of people are imbeciles, and the world is not completely hopeless, and there's so much beauty in it. Even though I can only envy in its ability to say what she thinks so straight, but the problem is that it's not her ability, it's her burden that she has to carry, not having a self-control which is necessary if you want to be a part of the society and be accepted. Society constantly changes, the rules change, the accepted thoughts change, the things that are considered to be provocative, inappropriate change. But what remains the same is the illusion of the freedom of speech. And this illusion can be clearly traced in the film in the scene of an art show, which is one of my favorite scenes. People find in its brilliant artwork that has a painful but objective truth in it a forbidden artwork. And this artwork ruins in its possibility for a scholarship in an art college.
Did you actually do this painting?
Well, no, it's more of a found art object.
And how do you think this addresses the subject of racism?
It's complicated. I guess I'm trying to show how racism used to be more out in the open and now it's hidden or something.
And how do you think an image like this helps us to see that?
I'm not sure. I guess because when we see something like this, you know, it seems really shocking and we have to wonder why it's so shocking.
I don't really know what to say, Enid. I think it's a remarkable achievement.
The last but not least thing I want to talk about and continue Roger Ebert's thought is the friendship between Seymour and Enid and the ending of the film. As Roger Ebert mentioned, it was impossible for Enid and Seymour to fall in love. And the problem is not a significant age difference between them. It's their terrifying similarity. And while Seymour hates his interest and puts up that he will never find a woman that will accept him as he is, Enid still has life ahead and still tries to find her path. But their friendship turned out to be a starting point of the next step for both of them, and also for us, the audience. Enid gets into the bus, creating a new chapter in her life, and Seymour starts visiting psychologists or psychiatrists, I don't know. So this is a very experimental video for me because I don't know if I really want to share my deepest thoughts publicly or to keep them with me to not be criticized. But as I don't have any followers, I don't give a fuck. So that was all, and I hope you will see Ghost World after the video, because that's an incredibly good movie. Incredibly good. Well, goodbye.